Well, shit, no. Don't take out the fucking weapons while we're fucking getting chased by a bunch of pooping cops. Just find a car, lay down. That's a broken car, god damn it. I'm gonna find a 4-seater car this time because having a 2-seater car was a bad idea. Everyone's driving a fucking 2-seater.
Get out of there, asshole!
They're the only 4-seater car. Look, I can't just let this guy go.
Maybe this will see. I see one over there.
He knows too much.
They die. Their blood's on your hands.
Why would you? He starts his running animation and then crouches in front of my car.
It's pretty hot back there, Dominic. Don't go back.
As soon as I start to move forward, he crouches in front of the car. It's like, dude, the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you? Ugh. Civilians, man. Fucking crazy people, you know. We're going back to the Granados hideout. I guess it's now our hideout. I guess that makes sense. Well, home sweet home. I guess one of my homes. So I own Cuba, New York, Florida. Pretty much own everything. What up, players? Roth is gone.
It's over.
I know. I always knew you'd make it.
I better not die.
Come with me.
Do I die? I better fucking not.
You've earned something.
What?
Godfather. It's an honor.
What? I'm the new Godfather?
Dominic, you proved something today. You proved that I was right about you. And you've earned my respect.
Sweet. Oh shit, is this like from the movie? Okay, now you're quiet. He's saying to tell me others. Oh, is this like the explanation of Fredo? Of what he did? I know in the movies shit goes bad. Yeah. He dies. It's so sad.
Fredo, I'm sorry.
We have to kill him? Oh, but he was our friend. I know he sold us out and everything, but fuck. Okay, well. That is the epic tale of our family. We took down not one, not two, but 6 different families. We now control New York, Florida, Cuba. Oh, it's so cool. I really love Mafia games, and I love this game in particular. Storylines are pretty loose, and, you know, a lot of the characters are kind of not fleshed out very well. Like, I forget the CIA guy's name so many times. I think it's Mitchell. I'm mistaken him with Mitchell. Sorry if your name Mitchell and I'm calling you out. But, I don't know, the storyline is not very loose, but I like the whole building, the compounds and everything. I think that was really cool. I would have loved if they fleshed out the corrupt officials. Because, I mean, they have it very briefly. It was like, oh, you know, you can go do this for a few favors that you can call in if things get too rough. But they weren't, like, pleasing enough. Like, they, like, calling out the cops. You could literally just run to your compound and they pretty much go away in less than 5 minutes. As we've seen time and time after again. The weapons, I thought there should have been, like, a shop or something to buy weapons. Or something to use their money on. Like, either cars, weapons, customize your compound, your stores, a upgrade your businesses. Like that would have been cool. Because I'm walking around with like 80K in my pocket. Like, I guess I could upgrade one of my guys. The crew is cool. Building up your family. I wish it was a little faster. But that's just me. I understand progression. I understand that it needs to be spaced out. But I would have loved to have like a capo earlier. But that's just me. Let's see, what else did I love about this game? The shooting was pretty good. Driving, I guess it's my computer. I don't know. It kept lagging on me, but that's probably just technical issues. What else? Yeah, I would have loved... I like the hits. I really like the hits. That was a cool idea. Except whoever designed that, running the guys who had to get run over by a car to be in this little confined area, to be sticking in this area like covered with fences, kind of an asshole, but whatever. Yeah, but I love the idea of the hits. I love taking out the family slowly. That was really cool. Businesses, the crime ring bonuses were cool. What else? What else could you have done? I wonder if like you could have bought like plots and started to build your businesses instead of like instantly taking it over. That would have been pretty interesting. Like slowly build up your compound and then like start wars, make alliances. That would have been pretty cool. Have like, I don't know, be like just copy Shadow of Mordor, but do like a Nemesis styled system except with whole families. Like instead of well, not Nemesis system, that wouldn't work. But yeah, like have it some more interaction with the families, like the Mangos. Yeah, the Manganos was pretty cool because we had a relationship, we became friends, but then that was like severed very quickly in like a span of like 10-20 minutes. So we really didn't have much like good blood, bad blood between us to initiate like a war, at least in my mind. But it would have been really cool if we could like have alliances, like dispute, share property, build up our own compounds, stores. Yeah, but I do like this game as like a base work. Like we should expand from here and get bigger and bigger because it would be really cool. I'm always into that Mafia. I don't know why. I've always loved Mafia style games and movies. They've had a soft spot in my heart for some reason. I guess it's the idea of like this family slowly building to be this massive, like, huge, giant powerhouse. Let's see. What else could I say? So, I like the map was really cool, thematically, like the whole layout of the world. I wish there was more to the game, like more places to go, different not companies, but different countries, some different like bad guys. Like most of the bad guys we fought were Italian, except for the Almeidas, who were Cuban. It would have been cool to have like a triad. I don't think triads were. They might have been around in the 60s. I don't know. I don't have that kind of history in my mind. But yeah, triads would have been cool. Like the Yukaza, yeah, Chinese. It's an Asian mafia. I don't want to put a country on that, and they get yelled at for having the wrong country. Yeah, but what I want is variation between the families. There you go. Instead of just having like Italian, like have the Russians, have like a Irish mob, African American all group, like. And I think if they were going to make a Mafia game, the 60s would have been a good time. 40s would have been really cool to have, but I think that's the Godfather one, that game. But those are the two best time periods for it, because I think it was like the most raving of them all. Oh, we're back at our compound. Wait, go back. What did I say? Play online to continue your conquest. So I don't think I have the ability to do that. So I don't know if we're going to be doing that. But yeah, I would have loved to have a variety of different families to fight. I mean, it makes sense in this game because Roth was making an alliance with a bunch of other Italian families into Cuba, and I get that, but I don't know. It would have been really cool to have like an Irish, a Russian, an Asian gang to fight against or ally with. ally with, not ally, lie with, you know. Yeah, that would have been really cool. But then again, this is the Godfather, where like everything in Godfather is Italian. What else can I talk about? More places would have been really cool. I kind of wanted bigger maps. I mean, like, I'm fine with the maps there were, but you could pretty much just walk around the entire place. Like, for instance, you can pretty much just take over this entire island in, like, I don't know, 5 minutes per place, maybe 10 minutes per place. But I don't know, kind of awkward. Yes, the favors, I did like the hit favors, that was really cool, but I wanted kind of more variation. It was pretty much just steal, beat up, kill, or break. That was pretty much the 4 options you had. It would have been really cool to do, like, have like a moment where you sit down into your like office area and have like people come in, like, you know how they do in the first movie, where it's like, you come to me on the day of my daughter's. Yeah, you could all have like one of those moments. I guess I don't know if there would be a way to like tell someone, oh, you know, you just walk in here and there's a few people waiting to talk to you. I guess maybe with payphone would have been really, like, payphone or a mobile phone, but there wasn't a mobile phone back then in the 60s. So I guess that would have, but that idea would have been really cool to do. So yeah, the corrupt officials, I think, should have been a little more fleshed out, because what you had, let's see, Granado, Sting, yeah, so the Stings were kind of pointless because you can take out the entire family and not have to worry too much about people. Call out the police, you can just run into your compound. Rapid recovery, probably the only one you really need, but then again, your guys get out in like 10-15 minutes anyway, so it really been really cool if you could like talk to them and like meet them into their office and be like talking, at least with the corrupt officials, like plots of land or hiding stuff in those areas or something, like, oh, this guy wants to sell me his land, could you please talk to him or persuade him, you know? Stuff like that would have been pretty interesting. What else? The finances were pretty cool. The execution styles, they were interesting. I apparently used a lot more than I expected. Melee weapons were not my thing. Yeah, for some reason, they have a bank in like every major city. I understand like why, obviously, but breaking into it seems kind of, I wouldn't say pointless, but it feels almost like I'm breaking into one of the crime rings. So if they were going to do like a bank robbery, they should have like a setup. I don't want to be like, oh, just do what they did in GTA 5, where you have like a setup and you plan for it and all that. But I mean, there really isn't much point to go steal money, because I, you know, walk around with $80K in my pocket and not have anything to spend it on. It is cool to be able to rob the place, you know, as weird as that sounds, but I don't know, I feel like there should have been much more to do with your money. Collectibles? Yeah, the firearms I talked about, I wanted to like have a store at least. Would have been a little more interesting. You know, have like different attachments and modifications you could have had, instead of, you know, randomly walking in and be like, oh, look, like I missed the sawed-off shotgun, but I can't get that because I already have the level 3. So I guess that means I wasn't exploring enough and yada yada yada, but whatever, I don't care. I do like the whole spirit of the crime rings. I do like the idea that there's multiple shops and other things like that, because I understand you need it for the bonuses and all that, so that was pretty cool. As I mentioned, I would have liked to be able to like buy plots of land and to like develop a business and decide what kind of business it is and then protect it and do like that. But all these are really good options. Out of all of them, I didn't expect diamond smuggling to be a big one, but that is pretty cool. Diamond smuggling I didn't expect. Adult entertainment I didn't expect to be run by the Mafia, but you know, the more you learn. And then that's just places, right? Safe houses were really cool, except they're kind of overpowered with the police. I've already mentioned this. I would have loved to like upgrade, pimp out the place. That would have been pretty cool. Because they give you these giant compounds, right? Where they're like, oh, if you take over the place, it's all yours. But it's like, well, if I blow it up, can I not remodel it? Design a house? I know that's a little too much to be asking. If I just blow it up, can I just design a new house? But it would have been a really cool device. I sound like I'm hating on this game. I don't mean to. I do feel like this is some good base work that we should develop on, but everyone's like, Call of Duty. Fuck. The fronts would have been really cool if you could like develop the front into a crime ring, sort of like have a restaurant up top, and then like have a drug smuggling thing that you could like make underneath. I don't know. It's just pulling that one out of my butt, but that's what fronts are, right? A way to hide stuff as a front. Compounds are cool. Hospitals, I don't really have much to say about them. The banks, I've said, were kind of useless in a way, just because the money business again. And the police. So New York, there was barely any police. Like they wouldn't really bother you. Florida was a little more. In Cuba, they were like fucking all over the place, going crazy. But I would have liked to like bribe the police. I mean, I know I can. Obviously, I can call them off, and I can, go to the commissioner, and I can bribe certain cops and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like they should have done with more story with the police, like have a connection with the police officer. And I don't know. The storyline was kind of weak. It was kind of a low point. I mean, it's based loosely off the movie / book. If there's a Godfather 2 book, I'm not too sure. I know there's a first one, obviously. Yeah, but I would have liked more with the corrupt officials in general. It would have been really cool to like flesh out the entire storyline and have them like intermediate, like what they did with the jury, not the jury, but the judge, who we accidentally killed a girl. Oh, not accidentally. We made him think he killed a girl in his sleep. That was really cool. Like more of that would have been really interesting. Like, I don't know, the extortion of the just more of that. I don't know. I can't think of more ideas without sounding like I'm criticizing the entire place. But yeah, overall, I thought it was amazing. Really love. I can't stress it. I love this map. This map is amazing, and all the little compounds and bases. Oh, it's so cool. I thought it was like amazing. Like you can even zoom in, and I don't know. I like maps like this. If I could ever scroll out, because my mouse wheel kind of sucks. But yeah, but I love this game as a framework. I would love for companies to come by and just like expand on it, make huge Mafia games. I haven't played Mafia 2, although I do own it. I heard it's a pretty decent game. I don't know much about it. I might move on to that next if I get around to it, because I have a few ideas of what I'm going to do next, channel-wise. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you like my rambling. If you skip this, I don't care. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. You know it by now. Probably off by heart by some people. Yeah, hope to see you guys in the next project, whatever it is. I'm not sure. I have a few ideas, but nothing quite solid yet. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, night, evening, twilight. That's the time of day, not the shitty books / movie. But go have fun. Not too much fun, but don't go too crazy. All right, guys. I'll see you later.